Hi, my name's Dennis, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Order of business. Somewhere in here, there's a subscribe button. Ask you to hit it if you want to see more of my stuff. If you like what you see, hit the thumbs up and the bell, and it'll tell you when I put up new videos. Second thing is I love coffee in the morning. Okay, been drinking it for eons of years. Okay. I like the Tully roast. It really is very, very good. Better than Seattle's Best, better than anyone else. Tully's. Last thing is the subject. The subject here is somebody wrote a comment to me asking me a question. And the question was formed in such a way as saying, I'm going to be starting a business in the photography world. He didn't really say too much else but just about that, the photography world. And what kind of camera should I get? Can you please tell me? Okay. Here's a statement to that. I would recommend, if anybody is just starting out in the photography world, and is going to do still photography, or video photography, there's one camera to get. Only one camera. And the reason why I say that is because it's not going to break you. It's not going to drive you into bankruptcy. It's just, it's affordable for a business venture, okay? Now, for home use, same, but there's a little caveat you could add to it, but I'm not. Okay, so your business. If you're going to take weddings, if you're going to do bar mitzvahs, if you're going to do graduation stuff, if you're going to do, personal home stuff, his birthday, that kind of stuff. Remember, those type of jobs are one-time only jobs. And what I mean by that is a wedding, you only have one time to shoot it. You can't go back and reshoot it. Can't go back and reshoot a graduation. You can't go back and do a bar mitzvah. You can't go back and do a christening. You can't go back and redo some of these jobs because they're just one-time capture, and you better do it right. Type of camera? Canon EOS 90D. Well, that was simple. Yeah, that is. Well, so that only took me 3 minutes to tell you that. Now, let me add a little bit caveat to that, okay? Canon EOS 90D is a good camera for doing a lot of things. And it won't break you. Body's about $1,000, around there. 900 to 1,100. Depends. Couple lenses, get 3 or 4 lenses. Make sure they're all as close as you can to. I'm going to say this. You don't have to worry about what it means, but try to get them where their f-stop is 1.4 or around there, close as you can. Just does better work in doing the video still photography jobs. Okay, all right, let's move on. Second thing you need to think about before you do anything is be sure of the purpose. Be sure you want to spend the money on it and that you're going to commit to this, because you don't want to spend a good amount of money on a setup and have buyer's remorse. Because then you're sitting around with all this equipment and you're going, why did I buy that? What was I thinking? I'm so stupid. Why did I do that? My name is Joe Biden and I did that. I'm so stupid. I'm sorry. Digressed a little bit. Okay. Anyway, let's move on. Yeah, you don't want to have buyer's remorse. So make sure the purpose is set and you know what you want to do, you know what kind of pictures you want to take, you know what kind of videos you want to do, and if you got that down solid, then buy yourself a Canon EOS 90D. If you're going to be doing weddings and things like that, I'm really seriously, if you're going to do weddings, if you're going to do bar mitzvah, if you're doing graduations, if you're doing birthday, if you're doing these one-time shots and you cannot repeat them, you need 3 EOS 90Ds. 3, not 1. 2 you can do, but 3 is best. 4 is a little overkill. Is it overkill? Yeah. Because each one's about $1,000. So that's $3,500, somewhere around there, for 3 camera bodies. And then you got to get the lenses for all 3. And then you got to get all the support equipment for all 3 and everything else. And by the time you're done, you're into about maybe $5,000 to $8,000. Okay? Now, that's not much, really. $8,000? Let's throw 10 in there. We threw $10,000 on the table. So you got your 3 cameras. You got the equipment to support them. And when I mean support, I'm talking about both batteries capabilities supporting them. You have AC supporting them, some type of AC input to them. You have the outputs. You have the microphones. You have the lighting. You have the tripod supports, the different type of cages. And when I say cages, I'm going to go through that in a second anyway. But you got all the support system. That way, when you're doing this job, you're not going to be, I can't do this very good because I can't. I wish I had that piece of equipment. Take care of it at the beginning so you don't come up with it and it won't present itself as buyer's remorse. Why did I get it? Because now I can't do it because I don't have that. And I shouldn't have done this. Buyer's remorse. Oh. Don't have buyer's remorse. Get rid of it. Get rid of buyer's remorse. Okay? And the reason here's another thing too. The reason why I recommend the Canon EOS 90D is, first of all, it has a future. What's a future? Okay. Photography, both in still and video, has gone through a plethora of changes. I'm really seriously. Within I want to say about 96, 98 to present, it went from different things. It went from VHS. What? Yeah, sort of VHS. Okay, what is that? That's a little mini VHS. You put it in there and you little watch the munchkins. No, this is called a digital video tape. Cameras used to use these video photography and also still. You could take a lot of pictures and put them on this. You could do a lot of video and put them on this. But it was a digital little video tape. Hello, my name is Video. No, right. Okay. And then it left this field because, I don't know why. Because the decks and everything else were so expensive. I mean, really, the deck for this thing to do editing and everything else in the video world, I mean, it would cost you $6,000, $7,000, $8,000. Wow. Okay. And the camera, it was like $2,000 or $3,000. What? Then we went to this. CD, DVD, CDRW, CDR, read, write, whatever, sing me a song type thing. But anyway, it went to that. Then it went to this, where it could be the CD or the DVD could be any size. And then they went to other things where they could be any shape. You can make it the shape of a star. You can make it the shape of a heart, whatever. Just good. Does it ever end? The future went from this to this to this to what we got now. Okay? Oh, well, will it change? Well, right now we are using what is called 720 progressive, 1080 progressive. What does that mean? Don't worry about it. That mean a thing. All it means is it's going to be around for a very long time because it can do 4, 5, 8K. Yeah, it's going to be around a long time. In fact, people can't tell the difference between high definition and 4K video. Really can't. Oh yeah, I can see it, man. It's just like, it's different from day and night. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Okay. What makes the difference is the saturation, frame rate, and some other things. But let's move on. I digress easy, don't I? Okay, so now you got the Canon EOS 90D, guy. Good job. 3 of them. Great job. All the supporting equipment. Well, places you can go to get these supporting equipment. Like Small Rig. SMALL rig. Small, small like. It's a small world after all. Okay. Anyway, Small Rig makes little pieces of equipment that you can put together and hold your camera, it sets your camera up, tripods and all this stuff, and makes it where you don't have to worry about, I can't do it because I can't hold the camera. To, wow, look at this, man. I'm like a professional. Last note. Mr. Comment. Training. Okay, on YouTube, there are many of people doing training in the photography world, both still and video. Take them. Join a training session, one that has, they might have their own channel with a plethora of training videos, and they're teaching you about ISO, teaching you about framing, teaching you about storyboarding, teaching you all the stuff you need to know, because it is the most important thing next to the device is training how to use that piece of equipment. Okay, there it is. And why do you want to know all this stuff? Because the last thing you ever want to run into is buyer's remorse. It'll sneak up and bite you in the butt, and you will hate yourself. Anybody you're related to, because you just spent about $10,000. $10,000? Well, not really. You don't have to spend that much money. I'm just using that name. It's a lot less. A lot less than 10,000. Oh, wait a minute. There's more? Yeah, like the Canon C200. The Canon C200, body alone, just the body, no lens or anything else, just the body, it's going to cost you about $6,000. And every lens, $1,300. You need about 3 or 4. That adds up. Oh, wait a minute. What about all the other lighting and everything else? You can get to $24,000 like that. And that's for one CS200. So you need more because you got to have one for doing this. And this one here, you're using it to do this. And you have that third one for backup or whatever, It can get real expensive real quick, I'm talking about lots of money. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it answered your question. Please don't take it lightly. I take photography very seriously. I like it. I enjoy it. It's been a lot of fun. But there you go. And that's it. 14 minutes, 31 seconds. And it's time for me to say so long. Y'all take care. Keep your powder dry.